Good evening. Calls for Doug Ford to resign grow after a tumultuous weekend in Ontario politics. This is a government facing its biggest crisis since the pandemic began, and it is scrambling to do damage control as COVID cases hit over 4,000 again today.
I am calling on Doug Ford to do the honorable and right thing, to recognize his own limitations and to resign.
Look, the province is going to a hell in a handbasket.
The Ford government quickly backtracked on Saturday, less than 24 hours after announcing playgrounds would be closed and police would be able to randomly stop anyone who left their home. Police forces openly refused to follow the directive, and parents were furious.
And the decision-making process is not working.
Doug Ford was a no-show in the legislature today, leaving his ministers to try and put a positive spin on their government's reversal by saying they were just trying to limit movement.
We recognize that is not the way that was interpreted by the public.
But I certainly can appreciate that it didn't come across that way, and we didn't do a good job of explaining what we needed to do.
However, communication was not the core of the issue. It was the very decision the government announced that was the problem. Today, the health minister said they were listening to medical experts.
Well, our government has been following the recommendations made by the Medical Officer of Health, the Science Advisory Table, and others.
But the head of the Science Advisory Table disputes that. Did the Science Advisory Table give the government the advice to close playgrounds and have police stop people as they left their homes?
No. If it comes to outdoor spaces, it's actually the actual opposite of what we were pointing to. Yeah, I can't lie. I was pretty desperate. The root cause of the pandemic had not been addressed.
Sources say there were heated talks within cabinet and caucus leading to Friday's ill-fated announcement. The health minister hinted at that as well.
Well, we had a robust discussion.
The Science Advisory Table has long been calling for sick days, but the NDP motion for them was voted down today by the Conservative government. The Ford government today took a hit in an Abacus poll just released that found his pandemic approval has dropped to just 34%. And more bad news, the government will have to navigate. In a statement, Ford announced they have been told to prepare for delays to 2 AstraZeneca shipments, which it said would be devastating to its rollout. As for vaccinations, well, they dipped this weekend to just 67,000 administered yesterday and 86,000 Saturday. That's well below the 100,000 plus it was hitting last week.